don't know what this monster would have done to us if it had caught up with us. But did you see its terrible animations? I've never seen anything like it. It's definitely the most creepy creature in the universe. It looks like a technical corridor. We can use it to go back so we won't have to crawl through the ventilation system. Some more traces of slime. The mutant clearly used the technical corridors. By the way, I wonder how many mutants survived the flight to the planet.
God.
Ah, here's the way out. Probably. And yes, I was right. We got back to Normandy. Great. I recommend that we get out of here as soon as possible. We can't install any armor plates. We can't steal any shuttles. So we have nothing else to do here.
Great.
While we were running from the monster, someone patched up our hold and put armor plates on the hull. Probably it's the local repair team who worked on it when they noticed the identification marks on Captain Shepard's ship. So it turns out that we could have stayed in the shuttle all this time.
While we were running around, someone patched up the ship and upgraded it. Great. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Is this knockoff comedy Mass Effect? Just something. Part of it is. This is the Normandy that we're on right now. It is partly making fun of Mass Effect. We've seen a lot of games referenced in this. Get to the accelerating station.
It looks like Normandy is fully prepared for another acceleration. That is, if the friend or foe system works and we are not destroyed on our approach to the accelerating station, of course.
So, I would almost call what we're in right now, like, Act 2. But the game, when we finish Act 2, like, we finish Act 1, and it goes, oh man, I forgot to give you credit for this past stuff. And it goes, Chapter 1 complete, Chapter 2 complete, Chapter 3 complete, and then it just put us in Chapter 4. So we're in Chapter 4 right now, but it's like the second act of the game. So, if we're about to, like, jump to another chunk of space, then I guess maybe we're going to, like, the third act of the game or something.
There's a very weak signal coming from here. I can't make it out exactly, but it seems like a call for all survivors to gather at this point. Apparently, the survivors... Sure. And there's the accelerating station. It doesn't seem...
He interrupted himself.
We've received a friend or foe identification request from the security systems. I hope the unreadable number will really help. Having one such repair robot would come in handy. It's a shame that it's impossible to intercept the control of the maintenance team. It works! The security system keeps sending us the request, but it's not taking any action. Great! Why are there so many coffins here? I can't tell what part of the ship this is, but there's something going on here. All my sensors are registering an incredible electrical activity.
New task, dock to the accelerating station.
What an old communication spaceship. It's the same age as the debris at the station with Breathedge cores.
Oh, there's one of those coffin things chasing us.
The service airlock. It's intact.
Can I just dock and...
This is the liner's debris for sure,
avoid
but
it?
I can't identify it.
Okay. I think that basically drops combat. I think that basically drops combat when you dock.
Another closed door. How original. I think they could have come up with something more interesting than that.
It's insulting the developers.
I wish I hadn't said anything. What the? I take my words back. I wish it was another closed door. Enough with this originality.
Ah, the old triple
accelerator
saw
station
door.
is connected directly with those wires, or with these ones. But it definitely is connected, which means you can restore the power supply. Apparently, the coffins were pulling the wires, but someone killed them all.
What? A thermos? A thermos for space soup. It was primarily designed for children, but people generally try not to take children into space, so this nipple has become popular with the older generation. It's durable, handy, and doesn't stain the beard. The logo is an old man with a beard and a passy.
I assume only a robot could have killed another robot with a thermos.
Was it Chronicles of Riddick where he killed a man with a cup? Like he puts out his cup and he's like, if you keep messing with me, I'm gonna kill you with this. And the guy messed with him and he killed the man with the cup and everyone looked at him and he put down a key and pointed at the key and then everybody ran.
Belong to its central core. Only the chosen ones, like your grandfather, could admire them.
That's a good movie. Pitch Dark or Pitch Black. Something like that.
Be careful. There's some activity ahead.
Oh my god, you're not kidding. There's some activity ahead. There's like a machine gun going off.
It looks like some of the coffins are still functioning.
Well, my blaster is gone. Oh my gosh, this thing is tough. Action-packed gameplay chat. Can I take his gun? It doesn't appear that I can.
What strange equipment? I can't say for certain what it is, but it looks like some old data processor with basic artificial intelligence.
Pitch Black is one of the very... Okay, yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. No gun.
It's likely the coffins unplugged the accelerating station, plugged this thing in instead, and tried to... I have no idea what they were trying. We just need to plug in the accelerating station.
Okay. Examine the airlock.
Powerful, deadly, and unstable power source behind this airlock, and we need to get in there, of course.
Old food and water.
Someone broke open the control panel. I don't want to panic, but we can't open these gates unless I find a loophole in their locking system.
Conductor.
Hidden burglar-proof hinges. Mechanical action isn't possible.
Are we literally just gonna scan both sides and it'll open and he'll be shocked?
Judging by the encoding, there's a high-pressure hydraulic drive system built in here. We won't be able to move the doors apart. The gates are recessed into the floor and have Bastion armored floor coverings.
Oh my gosh, this thing is using up my
All the
scanners.
electronics are protected by double encoding and a hidden duplication system. The estimated average hacking time is 2 million years. At least 6 layers of a 6th class durability alloy. My sensors can't get any deeper than that.
There's gonna be a single button that opens this thing.
And here's its weak spot. Well, compared to the rest of the solid mass of the door, if we try very hard, we can leave quite a decent dent here in a couple of years. Probably. I think now I understand how these gates work. We need to check the central locking valve. Yes, I figured out how to open it. For starters, we need 3 live hamsters, 2 electrical tapes, a bottle, a grenade, about 20 kilograms of metal, wireframe, 2 motors but not too powerful, paint, or rather part of a paint spray can, and some small iron balls, only 200 or 300 of them. This game is worthless.
They played it up too much. That one wouldn't even surprise me.
Why is there a door on a secret and protected object that you could just... Forget about the door. I can't believe it. This is an additional small core of the liner unnamed. It's still working. Unbelievable.
They played that one up so much. We all knew it was just gonna open.
Caution, there's a coffin on the control platform.
Okay, okay. I'm wondering if one, it's Grandpa's coffin, or two, it's the guys that are like talking to us during the narration of this whole thing.
It seems that this coffin destroyed all the others. I think that it's... No! It can't be. But the signal was lost. How is this even possible? Still, there's no doubt. It's definitely him. It's your grandpa. The coffin with your relative died in a battle with other coffins. I don't understand anything anymore. I know it's not easy, but we need to check him out.
Compromising evidence.
My dear man, if you're reading this now, it means that I didn't succeed. But you noticed my note on the fridge, or on the mirror, or in the corridor, or on the dresser, or on your forehead. Sorry, I tried to leave them everywhere possible. You must stop the flight of the liner.
We didn't find any of those.
I've been working as an engineer at the Scientific Research Institute of Space Development for nearly 58 years. And in the last several years, we have been fulfilling orders for the Breathedge Funerary Agency. I haven't told you much about my work. I'm so sorry. But it's not that important right now. I started to notice that the Breathedge Agency was making odd requests, and I conducted my own investigation. Now I'm sure they're not who they say they are. Breathedge is perhaps the biggest and most dangerous fraud in human history. Please, take this recording and our chicken to Boris Gromov. You do remember my old friend at the investigation department, don't you? Today I'll try to get closer to them. I need hard evidence. I love you, Grandpa. And don't forget to feed the chicken. She is the key.
Breathedge? No, I don't understand. So all of this could have been avoided if you had at least washed your face? I don't know what to say.
He literally still had the note on his
head. The main thing is
head.
that your grandpa knew something about the coffins, the disaster, and the company that created me. I'll try to decipher the tape and wait in case you want to bury your relative.
He still had the note on his forehead. We're 20 hours into the game, and he still had the note on the forehead.
Put him over there on the emergency eject platform. I should have recommended that the funeral protocol be followed and that you take the deceased to the shuttle, but with such damage to the coffin, your relative's body would soon simply spill out all over the deck. He didn't deserve this. Now we need to open the airlock and pay our last respects to this great man.
And we're positive he's not alive? They just like slaps
He's been
him.
caught up in the planet's gravity. How beautiful. Wait a second. What is a neutron bomb? Oh, seems like reading notes isn't your thing.
We just killed the
I have no idea what
planet.
fine you might get for destroying a potentially habitable planet, but I'll be melted down into a toaster. I'll definitely be melted down. What a shame. Maybe. Can we just forget everything? Activating partial defragmentation of the data. Defragmentation complete. What happened to this planet? It was like this when we got here, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Okay then. I don't have a defragmentation function. It's time for us to get out of here and hope we die before the justice system gets to us.
Oh my god. I'm trying so hard to hold it in because my family's asleep, but I want to laugh really
In the
loud.
circumstances, I'm even more certain that this is another hoax and we shouldn't be distracted by her. Besides, she knows that we blew up the planet. Now we need to focus on activating the accelerating station and getting to the central core to activate the warp acceleration.
We've killed
I suppose that
2 planets
the
now.
accelerating station because it's written on it.
Because one planet was the chicken cow hybrids, and now this.
Whatever you did it right. Now you only need to do the same thing to a couple of more places on the wire, and then the small core will be able to power the accelerating station. So, I couldn't decipher the compromising evidence,
Oh my God.
but I copied its contents so you wouldn't lose them. Now I think it's time for us to sum up everything that happened. Your grandpa was investigating a global conspiracy in Breathedge, but he died, leaving behind a programmed killer robot with compromising evidence. You, how shall I put it? You weren't able to find your grandpa's warnings on the note stuck to your own forehead. You took his dead body directly on board the liner unnamed, which he clearly didn't want to get on. A few hours later, the liner was attacked by the Green Universe, who was tricked by someone and used for that someone's own purposes. The Green Universe, apparently, goofed up, so the liner crashed into an old station and exploded. Then hundreds of coffins got activated, turning into aggressive robots that killed the survivors. Your grandpa also got activated and wanted to pass the compromising evidence on to someone he knew, but died a second time. Now we have this compromising evidence, and the killer robots clearly know about it. Don't you think we're at risk?
I don't think I was supposed to be able to fall through there, chat. Say hi to Grandpa! I don't think I was supposed to evil. Why doesn't it tell you how long ago these save slots were? Oh god, this is one. Oh no. When was the save slot? I don't know which one was more recent.
Another closed door. How original. I think...
Oh god.
The accelerating station is connected directly with those wires. Or with these ones.
Alright, it's after midnight. Okay guys, so I'll have to redo this section here. And then we'll pick back up on this tomorrow, because this is about the time I usually wrap things up. The freaking note on the forehead. That was so incredibly stupid. Like, he woke up with a note on his forehead that says, like, don't do this. And then he's like, well, time to put Grandpa to ship, and did the exact opposite. And then found the note 20 hours later. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank y'all for being here. I had a good time.